And the tsunami is coming. Hey, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with another mod review of the mod Apocalyptic Buckets. And these are buckets which act like spawn eggs, and they create natural disasters. For example, tsunamis, void. I will show you what these can do. Black hole bucket, fire bucket, toxic bucket, frozen bucket, paint bucket, and another paint bucket. One is white and one is red. And I will show you what you can do with this. Of course, there's a link in the description. The mod is for 1.7.10. You can download it and try it out by yourself. And well, let's just start with the first tsunami. I will showcase all of them, and the world will be completely destroyed because the tsunami is spreading infinitely. It will never stop, and at some point the world will get some lag and starts to freeze, and you might not be able to reload the world when you enter it again. So this is just a small fun mod to destroy things, your world for example. Okay, so let's start, place it here, and look what's happening. It starts to create some infinite water sources here, and they are spreading on the level. The bucket was first set, and I now have to periodically load the chunks to see it. It's spreading faster than you can even load the chunks. I can hit escape for a second and the Minecraft world will render. And for example, you can stay down here and see the huge wave coming, destroying everything, over flooding everything. Just wait another second for chunk loading, and that's how it looks like. Super crazy and super terrific. I'm not sure. Okay. I thought here's some small error, but it's spreading on the level I first set it. You can also see some sort of wave. There are a few different layers. And yeah. When you go in there, everything is like just in the ocean. Underwater, you can't see very much, but cars are floating. And that's how you can create a water world. Or use the preset, which is much more lag-free. Okay, and to the next natural disaster. Okay, the next natural disaster comes from the void bucket. And this is some sort of black something that is spreading over your world. It has the same abilities like lava. If entities or mobs go in there, they will burn. Yeah, you can see it here. Also, the texture from the inside is the same as lava. It's red. And at this point, the Minecraft client crashed. This always happens when this black thing is spreading a few blocks, but just wanted to show it and mention it. Maybe you should not use it. The next natural disaster bucket is the black hole bucket. If you place it, a black hole will be created. It somehow looks like a few in-game items. Sometimes it has the missing texture on it, but it will pull some blocks to its center, also the player and other entities. And once you're in there, you can't get out. I will just try it, and yeah, I'm pushed into it. I tried to escape. Okay, it's working, but in a few seconds it won't be able... it won't work anymore. Okay, creative mode, and yeah, you will be always sucked in again. Oh, no, it worked. Hard to escape, impossible in survival mode, and at some point the world will crash too, and this is why I will stop you now. The next thing on the list is the fire bucket, and it spreads the same as with tsunami, some huge fire wave across the land. It's also infinitely spreading, and it is changing the blocks a little bit. I'm not sure how it is changing it or why is it changing it. It should be burning it at least. It's some green fire, just like in Game of Thrones, that is burning everything. Hold on a second, what's going on with the sheep? Seems like they are just fine. Not sure what it does, but it looks really, really scary. Okay, next thing on the list is the toxic bucket, and something was weird. I spawned in a lava lake, or in a lava pit. Survival mode, it would be deadly. Okay, what does this toxic bucket do? It spreads some toxic water also on this level here, and every creature that's in this water will turn into a zombie. It should turn into a zombie. Yeah, or yeah, okay. Now it happens after I or after the water is spreaded, and if you place another mob inside, it won't do anything. But when the water is spreading, or while it's spreading, then it changes every mob to a zombie, even though it's not some humanoid thingy. And yeah, now you have some really, really poisonous area. And some really, really creepy zombies out there. They wear a diamond helmet because they don't burn in the sun at daylight then. Okay, and the world is overflooding again with poisonous water. Okay, the next thing on the list is frozen bucket. It's basically the same as the tsunami bucket, but it's not infinitely spreading. It's forming some sort of glacier, and it's not spreading on the same level. It's lowering its level and tries to create some sort of glacier that rolls through mountains. And yeah, let's see how it looks from above. There are a few water spots and mostly ice spots, and it's creating some realistic glacier. But if there's a village or some caves, they will be completely filled up and destroyed, of course. Looks really cool. And waiting for the chunks to load. And of course, if you're standing on a place like this, you're safe. Because it stops here, or at least here. And yeah. Now we are left with the paint buckets. The red or violet paint bucket does the following. It creates some sort of spreading violet stuff, and this is decaying the blocks, and some sort, or it works like an acid. And the last two buckets are the paint buckets. One is the violet one, and it destroys your whole world because it eats up every block in it. It looks like some sort of acid, and just destroys or eats up the whole world. Not sure what natural disaster this should be. And the white bucket does something similar. It just paints every block in the world white, or changes every block. It's not a snow block, just some mod specific block, but it's not decaying the blocks or destroying the blocks like the violet one. And as you can see, there's a huge crater right now. The animals are dying, and looks absolutely horrifying. And also it destroys bedrock, so bedrock is not safe for it. And yeah, how to destroy your world in a few easy steps. If this would take a while, the world of course will start to lag very hard, and of course it will crash and you won't be able to open it again. So don't do it normally in your worlds, just to have some fun and destroy some maps. Okay, that's it for today's video. If this video was helpful or interesting, check out my channel. There should be more interesting stuff for you. And see you in the next video.